500 and NASDAQ closing at all-time highs. The Dow up, gold up, real estate.
Hey everybody, Jason here from TrendSpider, and today we're going to be taking a deep dive into the percentage change indicator. Now, though it may seem like a very basic tool, there is actually quite a bit of nuance to it, so let's jump right in. I've got the percentage change indicator here on my chart, and when I click on the three dots next to the title, it opens up the edit box for the parameters that we can adjust. These three fields offer three different ways to measure the percentage change. Length refers to the percentage change from one candle to another. So, for example, if you want to define in percentage terms how the current price compares to a previous candle close, this is the value that you are going to utilize. MA length works very similarly to how a standard moving average would work. We take the percentage change for each candle, sum them, and then divide by total candles defined in MA length to get an average. It's visualized as a blue line on the indicator. Finally, we have sum length. This value allows us to define the total amount of percentage change summed over a period of X candles. It's visualized as an orange line on the indicator. One of the most common ways to use percentage change is within the scanner. So let's go through a few real-life examples that utilize this indicator to help us find some killer setups. In this first scenario, let's say we're looking for stocks that have gapped down and are now trading at least 10% lower than yesterday's close. First, we're going to need to define the gap down. And by definition, a gap down would be where today's opening price is lower than yesterday's low. So let's go ahead and add that here. We're going to click Add Parameter. We're going to say Condition. We're going to use the Price option, choose the daily time frame, and we're going to say Price Open. That's for today's candle. We're going to say less than price, daily low, and we're going to define this as one candle ago for yesterday. Next, we need to define the percentage change. Now, since we're looking for price in relation to yesterday's close, we'll use the change percentage, change percentage option. So let's do that. Click Add Parameter here, say Condition. We're going to choose Indicator, daily time frame, change percentage, change percentage. And now, since we're looking for a value less than negative 10%, so we're going to say less than, constant value, and we're going to make this negative 10. We've got our scan through list selected. We've got the current candle selected. Let's run this scan and see what we come up with. The scan is completed, and we've got a bunch of names that are meeting this criteria. I'm just going to select the first one. And we could see very clearly a nice gap down from yesterday. I'm going to take the percentage change measurement tool. I'm going to measure from yesterday's low to the current price. We could see very clearly this thing is down 16.625%. It's meeting our criteria. Let's check out another scenario now. In this next scenario, let's say we're looking for stocks who have had earnings within the last 2 days and have gained a total of 10% since that time, so since 2 days ago. The first thing that we need to define is that earnings have occurred within the past 2 days. So let's do that. We're going to click Add Parameter here, choose Condition. We're going to choose Earnings Dates. We're going to choose Within Last X Days and make this value 2. Next, we need to define the total percentage gain over that time, which we'll use the change percentage, sum option for. So click Add Parameter here, Condition, Indicator, daily time frame, change percentage, sum. We're looking for greater than or equal to a constant value of 10. Now, because we want to see this having occurred over the past 2 days, we need to change that sum value. By default, it's set to 14. I'm going to come in here, change it to 2. I'm also going to change that value to 2 in the indicator. Again, we've got our scan through list selected. We've got current candle toggled on. Let's run this scan and see what comes up. Again, the scan is completed and we've got a bunch of names that have come up. I'm again going to select that first name on the list, CGC here. We could see that earnings were yesterday. And then when I hover over the current candle, now I'm going to be looking at the orange line on the indicator. I can see that value is at 14.972, clearly greater than 10% and clearly meeting our criteria. So there you have it, everyone. A quick breakdown of the percentage change indicator and how to utilize it in the scanner to find some real life scenarios. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you in another TrendSpider EDU video very soon. Happy trading and catch you next time.